He's been out of elective office for 13 years. He's been out of prison for 20 months, but he's never been out of quips, quotes, and commentary. Being Blago isn't just a cute alliteration, though. It's what Illinois' 40th governor does as a recovering ex-con, and is the given name for an ABC7 documentary dropping tomorrow on Hulu.
I'm going to give you a little bit of color.
By all means.
Being Blago has a complexion of its own. Beneath the pancake powder and now semi-restored hair color are the intangibles that many voters saw and liked, sending Rod Blagojevich to the General Assembly, Congress, and twice to the governor's mansion. Perhaps similar irrepressible traits that would eventually send him to federal prison.
I was once on top of a very high mountain. I was knocked off of it, exiled.
For a governor with much higher aspirations, the gates to political, legal, and personal exile were officially unlocked with this announcement on December 9th, 2008.
Governor Blagojevich has been arrested in the middle of what we can only describe as a political corruption crime spree.
Impeachment, 2 trials, a Trump commutation, and 8 years in prison later, Blagojevich's flight from exile began as it had started, next to the same Chicago TV reporter.
Yeah, remember that?
Last May, the I-Team invited Blagojevich to reflect. The interview blossomed into almost 6 months with Illinois' latest defrocked governor, inside his home, inside his routine, inside his head, even inside his closet. And inside his marriage, from the woman who talked about being Blago's wife.
I hope that, there's enough there underlying that we, will find our way together again.
I'm the only governor in history who can do this.
Resulting in this 4-part ABC7 documentary available in full tomorrow on Hulu, our Disney partner streaming platform. Hulu, among many things that changed in the world while Blagojevich was in prison.
I have a lot of catching up to do. In prison I was earning $5.25 a month. I went to college for that. I went to law school for that.
All right, I'll see you guys downtown.
He's been working for a shipping company, has a podcast, is suing the state for preventing him from running for office, and moonlights doing custom online video greetings for anyone willing to pay.
I charge $80, but I am the only governor and former inmate who does cameos, so I am unique in that sense.
What is it about you that kind of prompts you to relive this, basically make a career out of it?
I learned that even a governor in the 5th largest state in America can be taken out of office with fake crimes. If they can do this to a sitting governor in America's 5th largest state, they can do it to you.
He says they include Patrick Fitzgerald, who was U.S. attorney on the Blago federal case.
I think he has evil in him. I think he's wicked.
And U.S. Judge James Zagel, who sentenced Blagojevich to 14 years.
I think he's going to have a day of judgment that he'll have to answer for.
And his political nemesis, Mike Madigan, Illinois' longest-serving House Speaker, who stepped down this year under the cloud of a corruption scandal.
He's ruthless, remorseless, and relentless, all of those things. But not everybody is all bad.
Rod Blagojevich unable to forget, and tonight unwilling to forgive some who have contributed to his distress.
You can't lie to God, and I can't say that I've forgiven them yet, but I don't hate them.
Fitzgerald, Zagel, and Madigan all declining to respond to Blagojevich's quotes. In our interview, he also quoted Winston Churchill, among many he cited in our lengthy interview. Churchill said, "If we open a quarrel between the past and the present, we shall find that we have lost the future." And tonight, Blagojevich promising that the future is his focus.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.